Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's time for Doggo's Top 5 in PlayStation 1 Sony Entertainment System. It's Doggo. I'm done. What's up, YouTube? What's up? Retro Bros with a bit of DJ lovin'. Dr. DJ with some smooth tunes. Woo! I just put butter on my bread and it slipped right off. It's time for top 5 review or top 5 games. Top 5 games? Not review, because we're just going through the top 5
of who?
You. Doggo. You.
Top 5 PS1 games.
And PS1. I mean, early 90s it come out, like Super Nintendo come out before.
It came to CD, suddenly like, what's this?
What happened? I thought I was playing music.
This ain't no cartridge.
Yeah, I didn't know a video game could be put on a CD.
Whoa.
What kind of technology was that?
It was crazy technology.
It was unbelievable
CD
technology
in a video
compact
game.
disc.
Yeah, compact disc.
Yeah, CD man.
Yeah.
CD man. Yeah man. It was like a little grey, you know, the grey rectangular box. It was revolutionary.
It was awesome.
This console, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh look, there it is. You can see it
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Right there.
There it is, yep. Right there, yep. It's up there, yeah.
Wow.
And the memory card slot. The memory card slot it's got. 8 megabytes. Is that 8 megabytes?
What's that one? Yeah, something like that.
8 megabytes. And I can remember, like, I had to buy like a big one, like a 16 megabytes.
The original.
Yeah, the original controller, yeah. Look at that.
I love it.
And that was different because these 2 top buttons, wasn't it?
Yeah. 2 buttons on top.
Yeah, that made a whole different style of gameplay, didn't it?
Did it? A little bit, yeah.
No, it did. And the multi-tap.
It's so light.
Yeah, the multi-tap came out.
Was cool.
Oh, what other things come out? The gun?
Gun? Yeah, the gun.
Yeah.
Gun.
The gun.
Wait.
Oh, I'll get it.
Wait.
Go back. Oh my god! Guys, seriously, can someone actually, YouTube, just actually call like 911 000 because Doggo has just died, and that means I will win all the games. Thank you very much. And that's how you win in Retro Bros. Don't even think about doing a correct battle, just shoot. That's all you got to do. Thank you very much, and good night.
Whoa. I'm back from surgery. I just got my head blown off.
You just got your head actually blown off, man.
Yeah.
Do you know how much carpet cleaning was?
Dude, it was expensive.
It was a weekday, and I had to call carpet cleaning out, and it was unbelievable.
Blood everywhere.
But now his head's stitched back on, his hat's in the same place, he's still got the same beard. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Anyway,
yes.
Before we like a shot in the head, we're about to do a
Top 5.
Starting with my number 5.
Number 5. Dun 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 dun.
Number 5.
Cool.
It's a game that started off a massive generation at the moment. There's a lot of them. And I put a lot of hours into it.
A lot of hours?
Yeah,
a lot of hours. How are your hands? Are they okay?
God,
Did you play it for too long?
And to be honest, this would probably be higher on a lot of people's list.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Gran Turismo, the original.
It's the game that started it all.
It is. There's so many.
It is the game that...
like 6. And I just have a lot of fond memories, many late nights, just single player even. Just mastering the corners, mastering the tracks. You know, doing your car up, you know, putting good engine stuff on it. And
you had to get your license. Remember you had to
all the license challenges. Oh my goodness.
And there was that downhill chicane, the Laguna Seca.
Wicked tracks.
Oh man, awesome tracks.
And I have, you know, this was tough to put this in number 5. It could have been easy 4, 3, but I'm happy it made top 5, put it that way. I really enjoyed this game, and it just made driving games so much realistic when I first played this. I thought, holy crap, this is so realistic. Everything was just so realistic, and I loved it. And it's a big part of my memory.
Great game. Gran Turismo. Many countless hours playing that game.
Indeed.
Well picked. That's actually a tough. Now, if you're gonna pick number 4 over Gran Turismo,
4. Alright, number 4. Now, might be controversial because it's the sequel to the original. And sometimes the originals are always better than sequels, aren't they?
That's true. That's
or
true.
depending. Maybe not Movie World, but Game World.
Yeah.
Game World, actually, maybe sequels are better than originals.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, especially in the game world.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
That's a great game. That's a great game.
Number 2. And the reason number 2 is, what? You could do so much more in number 2.
So much more.
You could continue tricks from manuals.
Yeah, everything, yeah.
You still had the classic levels, wasn't it? Warehouse and stuff.
Yeah, and new tracks as well. And the graphics were a lot more better.
Smoother, a bit better.
Smoother, yeah.
Multiplayer was awesome, but the one thing that got you hooked on this game was finding all the gaps. There was
the gap checklist. Yeah, the gap checklist.
Gap checklist.
Yeah.
Far out.
That was massive.
You could spend hours just finding these little jumps, and you finally make it. And it's like, yes.
Yes, I finally made it and finally did
man,
it. Yeah, that was
one
awesome.
Good memory of this game. And to be honest, I don't even think I played any more Tony Hawk's after this. I had to go at number 3, and
I didn't like number 3.
And then I thought, I don't want to really play
Tony Hawk's 4 was alright.
I didn't play anymore, so I don't know.
This game. Do you know? Well, it's interesting what you said before, Doggo. I think when you first play a game like of a title or a series, like that first one will always have a special memory because it's the one that got you hooked. Yeah. It's the one that made you really love the sequels and this kind of thing. So, but this one,
then they bring out the second.
This one was actually so much better.
And they knew how to improve.
Yeah, they took all the feedback.
Yeah,
they took all the feedback from the first one and made it. Yeah, it's unbelievable, unbelievable.
And that's why I loved it. I thought that was the bee's knees of Tony Hawk. So I played 3 and it wasn't the same. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
Doggo, so he's got Gran Turismo, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
This is, I've got a feeling that
games.
These top 5s, mine and DJ's, will be very controversial to a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Because it's our own memories from when we grew up playing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So anyway, number 3. Right, number 3.
Now this, I'll tell you what, just before he does this game, I saw him pick it up, but I'm kind of guessing that this game probably wouldn't be in many people's top 5s.
Good call,
and I'm very interested to say why you've made it better than Gran Turismo and better than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2.
That's a massive call.
So I'm very interested. Yeah, I know. So I'm very interested.
This game would not be in many top 50s even. That's how I guarantee you, not even many top 50s.
Yeah.
And it's the original.
Oh my god.
Track and Field on the PlayStation 1.
Awesome game.
Now, if you saw my top 5 of N64 games, I said in that I love sport games. I love my sports and stuff like that. And I don't know, this game, it just had something special to it. There was I don't know if there was that. It was like 11 things to do, 11 events.
Yeah.
Which isn't overly massive. I loved the 4-player competitiveness of this game.
That was awesome.
You chuck in a multiplayer. Yeah. I have good memories of doing 4-player matches, and to be honest with you, I kind of figured myself as a real champion at hitting those buttons really quick.
He's very good.
Those button mashing ones where you got to pump it super quick. Can we pretty good at it.
Can we just put a controller and just do a little reenactment?
I'll show you one day, because you know what? This should be an episode of Retro Bros.
Yeah.
Very soon, I guarantee that. Yeah. Guaranteed.
And I'll tell you what, like Doggo, I'm not gonna lie, when he's not being, ladies and gentlemen, he's not being self-confessed the best. He was the best at this game. He was the best. He was the best.
There was a thing I used to call true pumping, and this game had true pumping. And what I mean by true pumping is that there was a lot of other games around that you could button mash as fast as you could, but there was only a certain limit you could go up to, so it made it even for everyone else. Mm-hmm. But this one, there was just such a high limit that to get up there, you had to be really good and real quick at it. And I fancied myself pretty good at it. So
you were, honestly, what I remember growing up as a kid with Doggo, his button mashing skills were just.
I used to give people like head starts.
No one could match him.
100-meter sprint, the gun goes off, they all go. I'm still sitting there with my controller. They're all smashing the button. Yeah. Suddenly, I would just go. And then just go take over, and I was just
unbelievable.
And I was getting some massive records. I keep trying to beat my own records, and I'd play this for hours just trying to beat my own records. And I don't know. The graphics weren't great. Gameplay's probably not that great, but just great memories myself of this game.
That's a good reason. And do you know the thing that he did? Doggo won the world record for most controllers damaged in a calendar year.
Yeah, that's a good
through button mashing. Yeah, through button mashing. So he got a trophy for that as well.
So controversial. Track and Field, the original on PS1.
I remember the swimming. Like you had to like go like time it like.
Yeah, man.
So but it was a game of like timing as well and
timing.
Skill,
As
well.
yeah.
And you had to use your endurance as well. Like you had to. You know.
Endurance was a big thing.
Yeah. So
there you go, number 3.
And that game, Doggo, as well. Like when you're actually button mashing, you're actually stuffed. Like
sweating.
Because
pure.
Because it doesn't get up to that bar quickly. You have to work for it. Like you're actually like you're tired. You're tired.
Sweat.
You felt like you've run a 100-meter race.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Realistic.
All right, number 3.
Good work, Doggo.
Cheers. Number 2.
So we've got so far, Doggo, we've got Gran Turismo, driving, Tony Hawk's, skateboarding, sport, International Track and Field, sport. So racing, sport. Number 2, we're getting up to the cream of the crop.
This is tough. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with this being number 2. Great multiplayer game.
One of the best.
We've done a video on it on our Retro Bros channel.
Awesome.
And it was a great challenge.
It was a very good
So many fond memories of 4-player action with this game. I've even done an 8-player. 8. I've done 8. That's 2 multi-taps into the same PlayStation. 8 controllers.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
it is insane and it is so much fun.
Good.
And it's Micro Machines V3.
Wow.
8-player game.
8 players.
You can do 2v2v2v2. You can do 4v4. It's so awesome. If you can actually get 8 players together at one time with 2 multi-taps, do it because it's havoc. It's insane.
It's a great game with your friends. Yeah, great game with your friends.
4-player is just as good. And learning all the tracks, some great tracks in this game. You know this.
Oh my god, love triangle. Love triangle. On the pool table.
Rules.
School rules.
Death touches.
Oh man, we've got some good videos
Classic
of school
battles.
rules.
If you want to check out this game and you haven't played it, go back into, it's one of our first maybe 2 or 3 videos we did.
Yeah.
And we were pretty rookie back then, but
we're pros now.
we're pros, mate.
We're pros. No, just kidding.
Look, we've had some great battles with that.
But yeah, I mean, you have to play, like, if you're a fan of retro games, this is a must. It is a must. You must play this game, Micro Machines V3.
And I don't think that would be on many top people's lists as well. So I'm pretty
awesome game.
Pretty awesome.
And it's so much fun because we've had some battles. There's one stage, I forget the name of the truck, but there's a sandcastle, and you have to sandblaster, and you have to go up the sandcastle, and you're in like little trucks, and the tactics as well because there's no time.
Yeah.
Like there's no time on the race. You get a point by getting the furthest in the lead. So because there's no time on the race, sometimes you have to actually slow down and do like super tactics.
Games and,
it's very cleverly designed as well. Great game.
And you know what? I'm actually a big fan of all Micro Machine games. Ever since Mega Drive, even the NES even. So I love Micro Machines, and this one was pretty much the best one.
It was the ultimate game.
So that's number 2. Number one in Doggo's top 5
is Doggo because you are number 1.
I am number 1.
That's right. Yeah. Now, what is it, Doggo?
Look, number 1. You might be thinking, what the hell? This guy's got a weird ass list. This is shit. You're gonna probably dislike the video. I hope you don't dislike it.
No, don't dislike it. Thumbs up.
But look, number 1. You might think, what the hell is his number 1 gonna be? But you know what? Number 1 is actually a lot of people's number 1.
Number 1?
That's right. It's probably number 1 in a lot of people's lists, so
probably majority, I think. Majority.
Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, what a game. What a game.
I played this game a lot and I absolutely fell in love with it, especially the very start, the opening scene when you swim up to that dock into that warehouse sort of area, and straight away you're in stealth mode and you're dodging those bad guys, and even the intro when you're swimming up and stuff like that, and the music was just so captivating. We were just like in awe because you're playing a PlayStation in the CD, and it's like watching a movie, and you felt like you were controlling this dude in a movie, and and the story to it was just unbelievable. And I must have finished the game like quite a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with it, and I got great memories playing it.
Yeah, I mean, like back in the day, this game was like really up there, wasn't it? I mean,
was.
graphics-wise,
Yeah.
how they did the game design, it was completely different style for a first-person shooter, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like they
definitely.
made you feel a part
Up down
of the
sort
story.
of side-ish look. It was weird. It was different.
So
Great story. And to be honest, I think I played Metal Gear Solid 2. That was really good. But after that, a bit like Tony Hawk's, I didn't go to number 3 and 4, but it's on my bucket list, and I want to do it very soon. I want to actually play 3, 4, and all the other ones as well because of this, because I loved it so much. But there you go, my number 1 PS1.
Wow,
game.
Metal Gear Solid. So let's recap. Here we go. There you go, Doggo.
Thank you.
Tell me your quick recap. Top 5.
Turismo, Gran Turismo.
GT.
The original.
Good game.
Tony Hawk's. Yep.
Tony Hawk's.
Number 4.
Number 2, yeah.
Number 3, Track and Field, original Track and Field. That beats those, that's pretty crazy.
Konami.
Micro Machines V3, great memories.
Great game.
And good old Metal Gear Solid, the original, on PS1.
And that, I know that game, Metal Gear Solid, that would be number 1 on a lot of people's lists.
I think it is, I think it is. So I've actually put a genuine number 1 title in there, I think.
Yeah.
But look, thank you for joining me, DJ.
No worries. Thank you for playing the guitar at the start. I love singing. That was so much
great.
fun. That was really good.
Thank you for joining us, guys. And please let me know what you think about my interesting top 5 PS1 games.
Well, what do you think people think? What do you think people think? I think
there'd be a lot of.
I'll tell you what, the internet, people like international track and field.
They'd be like, what the hell is that doing in there?
It's like, did you even play any other PS1 games growing up?
Top 5 is always about personal memories and moments that you've had growing up playing them. So and that's one of them.
And I think that's the whole, like, when you just say that, that's the whole best part about video games, the ability that different style of games captivate different people, where one person can play like, I don't really like it, another person can go like, oh my god, this game is so amazing. And that's the whole beauty about video games, isn't it?
There's quite a few games, like I was struggling to maybe just fit into the top 5, and there'd be some real honourable mentions I could put in. But I'm going to leave it there, and I'm sure you guys would probably let me know, what about this, what about that? But hey,
that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear.
That's cool.
Because we might add it to our, library if we don't have it in our catalogue.
That's it.
And I'll tell you what, he sweated a lot. I mean, Doggo knows how to make decisions, and he makes decisions well. Like, you watch him play Mario Kart, he knows what's going on. But this actually really struck Doggo as a big challenge, didn't it?
It was a good challenge. I enjoyed the challenge, and I hope you enjoyed watching.
Yeah, definitely. So until next time, are you going to sing us out on the little number, or can you sing a little number on the way out about your top 5? I'll hold up a game and he's got to do a little song about it.
Gran Turismo, what a fantastic racing game. Tony Hawk's a pro skater.
Tony Hawk
had so many gaps to complete.
Number 2.
Track and field.
Track and field.
How did you make the top 5?
Top 5
on my list.
Of the list.
Micro Machines V3.
V3.
I love you.
V3.
So many memories.
V3.
Oh, love taps and 2.
And number 1, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid, I love you for being such a great movie too. Oh, Solid Snake, I'll eat you
and bake a chocolate cake.
I'm done.
That was awesome. What a top 5.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you very much. That was awesome. Alright, until next time,
Out.